Hey riders, welcome to Ridezone Bikes. Today we will got something special. The 2026 Kawasaki Z250FX arrives with the kind of energy that instantly resets expectations for what a 250 cubic centimeters naked bike can be, and in today's massive Ridezone Bikes breakdown we're diving deep into everything that makes this machine one of the most aggressively tuned, sharply designed, and strategically positioned lightweight street fighters Kawasaki has ever released, starting from the very first moment you see it and realize that Kawasaki has poured serious Z lineage DNA into a compact body. That feels more like a scaled-down Z650 than a typical 250, with its chiseled LED headlight cluster that carries a fierce, layered look, a redesigned muscular fuel tank sculpted with deeper channels to lock in the rider's legs, wing-style side fairing plates that add visual bulk without adding weight, and a stripped-back tail section that floats sharply upward with a slimmer LED signature that matches the Z-Series aesthetic, all of it blending into a stance that screams aggression, mobility, and youthful energy. It's a bike clearly built to attract newer riders who want that premium big bike aura without jumping into intimidating engine sizes, but it's equally crafted to give returning or experienced riders a lightweight street tool that feels responsive, lively, and agile in a way that only sub-300cc machines can be. And powering all this attitude is Kawasaki's revised 249 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled DOHC single-cylinder platform tuned for a stronger mid-range punch, pushing around 29 to 31 horsepower depending on global market regulations, supported by a torque curve that rises early and steadily, making the bike extremely satisfying in traffic, nimble on twisty roads, and composed at higher RPMs where many smaller singles tend to run out of breath. Kawasaki's engineers have implemented revised ECU mapping, lighter internal components, and an upgraded balancer shaft to minimize the typical vibrations that small-bore singles often deliver, meaning you get smoother acceleration. Between 4,000 and 8,500 RPM, and a noticeably more stable feeling during prolonged highway stretches, and the bike's 6-speed gearbox now features refined ratios with shorter gearing in the first 3 speeds for instant pickup and a slightly taller 6th gear to assist highway comfort and fuel savings, creating a riding experience that feels both thrilling during aggressive throttle input and relaxed when cruising. Handling is where the Z250FX really shines because Kawasaki has redesigned the trellis frame using a mix of high-tensile steel sections aimed at increasing rigidity in key stress points while reducing unnecessary weight, resulting in a chassis that feels incredibly flickable and intuitive, a trait that riders immediately appreciate when weaving through city traffic or attacking tight mountain curves. And the suspension package consisting of 41mm telescopic forks up front and a uni-track rear monoshock has been retuned for better mid-stroke support, meaning the bike stays flatter when braking hard and remains predictable when pushing through corners, and with Kawasaki's attention to lightweight wheels and optimized geometry, the Z250FX delivers cornering precision that feels above its class, giving riders confidence to lean it further and ride it harder without feeling skittish or unstable. Braking is handled by a 292mm pedal front disc with a dual piston caliper and a 220mm rear disc assisted by Kawasaki's compact ABS unit which activates smoothly and avoids the overly intrusive feel common in budget ABS setups, giving both beginners and advanced riders reliable stopping power in all conditions. And when you swing a leg over the Z250FX you're greeted by a cockpit far more modern than what most quarter-liter street fighters offer. The full-color TFT display, with Bluetooth connectivity and Kawasaki Rideyologi app support, lets you track ride data, view phone notifications, monitor maintenance intervals, and customize display modes, and paired with full LED lighting including indicators and a sharp tail lamp, the bike projects a premium tech vibe that puts it ahead of many competitors. Ergonomically, the Z250FX hits a sweet spot with upright bars, mid-set foot pegs, a slight forward lean, and a saddle shape that provides enough support for spirited riding without straining beginners, making it suitable for daily commuting, long rides, or weekend fun. And the moment you set off, you realize just how carefully Kawasaki has tuned the personality of this machine, because below 6,000 RPM it behaves calmly and predictably, ideal for new riders or city cruising. But once you push beyond that range, it awakens with a lively growl from its retuned exhaust note and a surprisingly urgent acceleration that makes the bike feel alive, especially when you keep it in the mid-high RPM zone where the engine feels the happiest. On urban streets, the Z250FX zips through gaps effortlessly thanks to its low weight, quick steering response, and fantastic balancing, while on open stretches it comfortably maintains 95 to 110 km/h with enough reserve for overtakes, making it a genuinely usable everyday motorcycle rather than just a beginner's toy. And fuel efficiency sits around 32 to 36 km/h depending on riding conditions, a major advantage for young riders or commuters, while optional Kawasaki accessories like a performance exhaust, frame sliders, colored rim tapes, and a small windscreen allow personalization and sportier flair. The build quality reflects Kawasaki's commitment to improve durability in the lightweight segment, with tighter panel fittings, improved switchgear feel, better paint quality, and an overall more solid construction that ensures the bike can handle rough usage, potholes, and everyday abuse without loosening, rattling, or wearing prematurely. The Z250FX's sound profile is deeper and throatier than many competitors in the 250 class, giving riders a rewardingly sporty tone that complements the sharp aesthetics and enhances the riding excitement. What sets the Z250FX apart as a unique selling proposition is its combination of fierce Z-line styling, lightweight chassis performance, beginner-friendly behavior, premium TFT tech, surprising engine refinement, and a careful balance between playfulness and daily ride practicality, making it ideal for first-time buyers wanting something they want to outgrow fast, as well as experienced riders seeking a nimble machine that brings back pure riding joy without the complications of bigger bikes. Pricing is expected around $4,204,600 in international markets depending on taxes and regional equipment, positioned to compete directly with the Yamaha MT-25, Honda CB250R, Suzuki GSX S250, and KTM 200 Duke, but Kawasaki's design strength, premium display, and refined ride feel give it an edge that many riders will notice instantly. All combined, the 2026 Kawasaki Z250FX emerges as a key player in the lightweight Streetfighter category, a machine that delivers far more than its displacement suggests, a bike engineered with character, performance, and real street presence. And as we wrap this massive Ridezone bikes deep dive, it's clear the Z250FX isn't just Kawasaki filling a segment, it's Kawasaki redefining it, offering a motorcycle built with the heart of the Z family, the accessibility of a beginner platform, and the excitement that every rider craves, making it one of the most important lightweight releases of the year and a machine that's bound to dominate streets, rider discussions, and the 250 cubic centimeters scene for years to come.